Hello, welcome back to EEforEveryone and part 16 of the Plant Light Project series. We finally made it. This is the last video in the series. Wow, it has been a long journey. I'm pleased with the Plant Light, and I'm pleased with the project. We explored some new switch mode power supply topologies, designed a switch mode power supply controller model in LT-Spice. We have spent countless hours soldering 4 plant lights together, 3D printing enclosures, 3D modeling. We've also spent a lot of time doing schematic capture, part selection, circuit design. In retrospect, this project feels like a Herculean effort. In fact, from the moment in time that I was writing the script for this video, I started working on this plant light 8 months ago. Holy cow. This presents me with a unique challenge for the future. I need to find the next project, and I need to find a way to bring you all along for the ride so I can keep delivering you 2 videos a week, and you can continue to learn from my mistakes. If nothing else, maybe you'll be able to get a good laugh when I make mistakes. The format will need to change a bit, for sure. The amount of work we can cover in a video might need to change, but every time someone likes, dislikes, shares, subscribes, heck, even just views one of these videos, it really means a lot to me. I've learned a lot throughout the years, and I continue to learn as the projects I attempt get more and more complex. However, this project was a little bit intense for a beginner, I think. I acknowledge that. Maybe we should take things down a notch and work on some projects that stick a little closer to circuit fundamentals. These projects could provide good opportunities to talk about Ohm's law, nodal, mesh analysis, the frequency domain. There are a lot of electrical engineering fundamentals that I feel were really glossed over throughout this project. I simply didn't have enough time to explain every step of what I was doing. I'm open to suggestions here. What would you like to see? More crazy, awesome, long projects like this one, or maybe something a little cheaper, something a little quicker? What would you be interested in designing? Maybe a kit we could design with one another? Let me know where you want to see the channel go, in the comments or on Twitter at EEforEveryone. I'm a little disappointed by the light output of the lamp, or maybe I'm just impressed with the light output of the sun. I wish we were able to get to the full daylight brightness at midday, the same way that we wrote our requirement in part 1 of this series. In reality, that requirement would require an incredible amount of power. If I were to do this project again and try to actually meet that requirement, I think that I would try to integrate the AC to DC converter into our design, since a power brick to supply that much power would be rather expensive. And, because it'd be fun. I would have the board sent out to be reflowed properly and assembled on a production line. And I think that'd be a great experience for me to take a design from start to absolute finish. However, that all sounds very expensive. The amount of power we're talking about is large. The amount of LEDs we're talking about is large. And serious consideration would need to go into the thermal design of the Gen 2 plant light. I did some preliminary calculations, and with the most efficient LEDs available to me right now, we would need something on the order of 800 watts of electricity going into the LED array to achieve the brightness we desire across an area of 1 square meter. Technically, that would only draw around 8 amps from the wall, so if we could achieve the same efficiency in this lamp in the next one, we would only need 8 amps from the wall. 8 amps from the wall isn't too many, to be honest. And that's almost half of a 20 amp breaker, but you should be able to run that in your home without a problem. Could be loud. You'd notice it on your power bill. But I think we could do it. This is sort of a long way of me saying that we didn't meet our primary requirement of replacing the sun at high noon on a sunny day. However, we were significantly brighter than on a cloudy day or a rainy day, so plants underneath the plant light will be much happier with this light than without. When we have a few weeks straight of cloudy days, I will look over at these plant lights and be happy that I did something to help my better half's plants be happier. This light is an awesome proof of concept if we want to do a Gen 2 plant light, and after letting these plant lights run for a few months, we'll get a sense of what worked well and what didn't, or if there's any reliability concerns. I have a feeling that we'll be revisiting this plant light idea, because there's plenty of room for improvement in the current state of the design. Let me know what you think about that. Conclusion time. If you think that artificial sunlight is cool, and this video is great, let me know. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment letting us know what you enjoyed. Most of all, I hope that you learned something great with us, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!